rise and fall. Typically, you'll see the flare go up and then come down, or you'll see it descend at a slower rate depending upon the type of flare that it is, or even handheld flares, which are just as high as a person can hold them. Typical distress flares are red or orange. If you see a flare, we're going to have several questions for you. How long did you see it? How long did it burn for? How many did you see? What color it was? We're going to try and figure out how high it was in the sky as far as trajectory. We're also going to try and figure out if there's a boat or anything in the area. Those are the things that we're looking for when we get a flare call.
We actually have directions that we have you follow. Normally, the technique I like to use is to have you put your hand out on the horizon like a coffee mug, and you just count up on your fingers how high the flare is according to your fingers. And if it goes past those fingers, you just stack up with another hand. I know it can be tough to kind of break up what's a flare and what's a firework. The big thing is that a handheld flare from, let's say, the water, they won't last very long. Like our handheld flares that we hold in our boats, they're about 4.5 seconds. A firework is going to go up pretty high, and it's going to be an explosion, and it's going to last a while. But just keep that in mind when you're trying to, figure out whether it's distress or not.
While we appreciate the members of our community helping us out in reporting flares, we highly encourage you to do so as carefully and accurately as possible. Just to put it into perspective, the average hourly cost to operate our small boats can be up to about $7,000. For a helicopter, the cost can reach to about $16,000 per hour. When we receive a flare report, we have to act. When a false report comes through, it may hinder us from reaching a real emergency.
Station 26.